Hey peeps, hi Flab the Fabs, how are you all doing? This is going to be a great video today, but it's going to be a short one. So it's not going to be that long. I promised it to you guys, and it's going to be a little short one. So we're going to go ahead and jump into it. And it's on about goals inside of goals. So now I want to do a little exercise with you all. I want you all to think back to when you achieved something that you set out to do and think about how great it felt. Now I want you to reach for that feeling of how great you felt smoking and how great you felt and whatever you did to achieve that, just apply it to another area. All right, then I'll see y'all later. No, I'm just playing. It's not over that quick. You know I love to talk.
I'm Flabulous, too fabulous. I'm saving lives while saving mine. Smooches.
Hi, Flabs. Okay, now I did promise you all this video, and I believe it was in the video on... my mind just slipped me. Celebrate often. The video where I was telling you, hey, don't set up these humongous goals and decide that you want to celebrate when you reach the goal. Nah, baby, you are going to be discouraged and everything else. But you got to celebrate yourself often. And so I went ahead and put this video together called Goals Inside of Goals. I want you to think about a box, you know, those little boxes or those little figurines where they actually have, you take one off and then it's a smaller one inside of it. You need to take that one off and then it's an even smaller inside of it. And you keep going until you get to the little teeny tiny one that's on the inside. Well, that's just, that proves the point of what I'm trying to make. Goals inside of goals. With weight loss, I'm just going to use the example of weight loss. Then I may turn it to something else. But with weight loss, you're starting out, you have an overall goal, which is the one that's on the outside. You have the overall goal. My overall goal was I want to lose 131 pounds because I was almost 300 pounds. Now, come on. So I wanted to lose 131 pounds. And so I know I can't just lose 131 pounds in one night. If I could, trust me, I would. But I know the only way I'm going to do that is if I just take that person and just chunk them out the window. But that's not going to happen. So I have to chip away at it. Big goal, 131 pounds. So we start with smaller goals. You know, think I'm going to try to lose 5 pounds. And you reach the 5 pound mark. Okay. Now let me get to 10 pounds. You reach the 10, 15. Celebrate the goals like that. Now, I do have another thing because I have multiple goals inside of my weight loss. My big goal is to lose 131 pounds. Now, my goals inside of that is to, when I did start losing weight, it didn't matter how fast it came off because I wasn't one of those that said, you know, I want to lose 5 pounds a week, 10 pounds a week, because I was trying something new. I was new to keto. I didn't know how fast or how slow it was going to come off. So I didn't set that goal. My goal was to make it to 10 pounds down. Then once I got into that part, I had another goal on the inside of that. Make it to the next 10, the next set of 10s down. So when I was 266, my goal was to make it to not 256, it was to make it to 259. And once I got into that part of the goal, then I was like, yay, I've arrived. I made it. Okay, next, let me get down 3 more pounds to 256. Then when I got to 256, oh, yay, great. Now I need to get down to 249.999. It doesn't matter as long as you broke the mold. You're looking at a different set of 10s. So that's why I said my goal was never to lose 10 pounds at a time. I break it down even further. So have goals inside of goals. And that's regardless of what you're doing and whatever you set out to do. You might be trying to do a business venture. Well, break them down. You know what your overall thing is to start this business. So therefore, I'm going to take it a little bit at a time. Hey, I'm going to get some education over here. I'm going to start saving up some money. I'm going to apply for a grant. I'm going to apply for a loan. Whatever it is, just apply that same system. You know it's going to take a while to get to the overall, but there's no reason to rob of yourself of a celebration in between. There's no reason to not make the little steps and make the little steps toward getting better and better and building until you got that final result. And then before you know it, because the reason behind the goals inside of the goals is because the big goal is too big. It's too big to accomplish all of a sudden. So you need to do the mini, or you need to do the mini little goals and just chip away at it. Because before you know it, you'll be down or you'll be done. And you will be amazed because you didn't focus on the big goal and how slow it was taking you to get there. But you'll be looking at the little bitty goals and how quickly you achieved them and then moved on to what's next. And then what's next. And before you know it, you're at the finish line. I want to get to the finish line with you. So if you ever get to a place where you feel like you're discouraged or anything, send me an email, send me a piece of mail, or do a comment. If you want to do that, do a comment in the box. If you need my mailing address and things like that, it's in the description box. Just always send that out to me, because my goal, my ultimate goal outside of losing 131 pounds is, think about what my channel says. I'm flabulous to fabulous. I'm saving lives while saving mine. See, there's another goal within a goal, because I want to reach out to everybody and let them know that they can have such a better quality of life, that we don't have to let these things control us, but we can take control over them. So that's one of my goals, is to help you find your way to a better life while you all are helping me find my way to a better life. How are you helping me find my way to a better life? You're holding me accountable. Because if I keep coming before you every week and then there's no change, I want you to call me out. Not really. Not really. No, I didn't mean that. No, just playing. Yes, I did. I want you to call me out. Call me and say, girl, what you doing? Get yourself together. Kim, how you go encourage us and you sitting up there chewing on some chips and dip and cookies and other stuff? But, we're holding each other accountable. So I want you to win just like I plan on winning, but we got to set goals inside of goal. And then once we know it, we're going to reach the goal and we'll have the gold. Oh, it's pretty good. I want this gold and I didn't even know I was going to say that. But all right, I will see you all later. I'll see you at the finish line. Mwah! Smooches. I can't help it. You know I can't.